What is going on, guys? Dylan Christie with DC Fitness, and today I'm going to run you through a full day of eating while I am cutting, trying to lose body fat and maintain that muscle mass. And the specific tool that I'm using for this is intermittent fasting. And I'm going to break it down into why I'm using this tool and all the benefits it has and why it fits my lifestyle. So before I actually break it into my full day of eating and specifically intermittent fasting, I just want to state one thing. The only way you guys are going to actually lose weight is if you're in a caloric deficit. And that is you're burning more calories than what you consume on a daily basis. I don't care what type of tools you guys are using, what type of fat burners you're on. If you guys are consuming more calories than what you burn on a daily basis, there's zero possibility you're gonna lose weight. So if any of you guys have actually tried to cut down or lose some body fat, you know it is extremely cumbersome. And this is the exact reason why I am implementing intermittent fasting. And I'm gonna get into that reasons right now. So what actually is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting when you're eating for 8 hours of the day and for the next 16 hours you are fasting. Before I get into it any further, I just want to say intermittent fasting isn't some magical tool for weight loss. If you guys are eating 4,000 calories in this 8-hour period and you're only burning off 3,000, there's no way you're going to lose weight. It's not like this eating in this 8-hour period you can consume anything you want in your body. There actually are some specific reasons why I do it, but it's not a magical tool. I could be eating the same amount of calories in these 8-hour periods as opposed to the rest of the day, and I will get the same exact results. So you guys may be asking, why on earth would I do this and starve myself for 16 hours? The reason is, guys, is when you actually wake up in the morning, your body is not craving any food and it's only craving water. So as soon as I wake up, I'm chugging 32 ounces of water and then sipping on water literally until around 12 o'clock until I start to get hungry. And this is where I have some sort of caffeine, whether it's a caffeine pill, coffee, or a 0-calorie monster. And the reason why I do have caffeine is because it's a hunger suppressant and it absolutely takes my hunger away completely. So the main reason why I actually implement intermittent fasting is because I'm never hungry in the morning. And so once it gets in later in the day, I basically have all these huge meals to eat. And humans are always more hungry in the evening. For example, my parents, they wake up and they'll just say, oh, have a banana, oh, I'll have this. And I'm just like, you're doing it all wrong. And then once it gets into 8 o'clock at night, they're literally binge eating and just shoving food down their throat. And this is exactly why I implement intermittent fasting, because humans by nature are more hungry at nighttime. So like I said, I wake up and I chug my water and then I have my caffeine, and then at 2:30 I have my first meal. And then I basically eat whatever my caloric maintenance level, if I want to lose weight or gain weight, I'm still eating that specific caloric range in that time period up till 10:30, and then I'm fasting again until 2:30 the next day. So the other reason why I implement intermittent fasting is for mental awareness. During my bulks, when I wake up and I'm eating all these foods, I tend to be really sluggish and I'm just not mentally checked in, or I'm not mentally focused. When I actually don't eat and I'm only drinking water and caffeine, I'm just so much more in the zone and I'm actually so much more productive. However, because of my personal preference, I actually don't implement intermittent fasting during my bulk. And the reason why is because if I'm eating 3,000 calories or 3,300 calories, whatever my caloric surplus is for that day, it's just really hard for me to eat that all in 8-hour periods if I'm always on the go, if I'm at the gym, and I end up stuffing myself and just feel uncomfortably full. And actually, like I said, the only reason why I'm implementing intermittent fasting during my cut is basically to make myself feel more full. And like I said, it's not a magical weight loss tool, guys. You can't just eat whatever you want in this 8-hour period. So the most important tool of the day is the weight scale. And like I said, I start my day off with apple cider vinegar shots. And it is 0 calories, guys, so I'm still not putting any calories in my body until 2:30. And I am doing 15 milliliters, so around there. It smells horrible and it tastes fucking horrible. Alright, so now like I said before, I'm about to chug 32 ounces of water. And then I will be sipping on water until around 12 o'clock, and then I will have some form of caffeine. I don't know if it's going to be coffee yet, a Monster, or if I just want to go work out at around 12:30 and just have my pre-workout as my caffeine. Alright guys, so I'm back from my errands. I'm about to hit the gym. It is 12:30, and usually around this time is when I start to get hungry. So usually I'd have black coffee or a Monster Zero just to basically be that hunger suppressant. However, since I am going to the gym, I'm just going to have a pre-workout as my form of caffeine. I'll basically eliminate my hunger, and then once I'm back from the gym, it's time to eat all my meals and I'll be full for the rest of the day. and I'm gonna need 250 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat, and 190 grams of protein. And I'll run you through these meals once I'm back from the gym. All right, so I'm back from my leg workout, and I am extremely happy because the benefits of intermittent fasting, I get to eat for the rest of the day, and I'm not gonna feel like I'm cutting, and I'm never gonna feel like I'm hungry. And I'm gonna feel so full, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna start you off with my first meal, and I will run you through until 10:30 at night. All right, guys, my first meal consists of pancakes, protein powder, peanut butter, mixed berries, and cashew milk. And what I'm doing is I'm making a smoothie. I added 32 grams of protein, and then I also added 160 grams of mixed berries, which I spilled everywhere. And then I added 480 milliliters of cashew milk, and then also around 2/3 of a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then I got the rest of my fats from the steak later on in the day. And I basically created, like I said, the smoothie, and it was awesome. It really fills me up, has a great amount of volume, and it basically fights my sweet tooth, which is honestly one of the hardest things that I fight. And then also it just really refreshing after your workout. And then I'm also having my pancakes with sugar-free syrup, 0 calories, and then this is the end, and you can see our macronutrients on the screen. So for meal number 2, it's prepackaged vegetables, chicken tenderloins, and brown rice. I personally like to have my chicken tenderloins minced. It goes well in the stir fry that I'm about to create, and it also just cooks a lot quicker. So when I'm cooking, guys, no matter what the meal is, I always use PAM. It's fat-free, and this basically just lets me save all my fats and whole foods, and I don't use olive oil or coconut oil or any other type of oils. So I'm starting to cook my stir fry here. One of the biggest things I see wrong in the fitness industry is people tend to keep their meals boring. You could eat healthy and actually create really well-tasting meals. I'm cooking a stir fry here. It was a sesame garlic teriyaki stir fry. It was really freaking good. I basically bought the vegetables pre-packed, and they had the sauces with it. It was a bit high in fats, but hey, it was an awesome meal, and it was totally worth it. And you'll see the macronutrients are going to pop up at the screen, and you guys are going to see the end result of this meal. It was pretty goddamn good. And I also had 1 glass of coconut water, really just to replenish my body, which is full of natural electrolytes. So for meal number 3, guys, I'm only having proteins and fats, and I'm getting my proteins and fats from eggs, both egg whites and whole eggs. As you can see, I just poured out my egg whites, specifically 184 grams, and then I just added 1 regular egg in there for all the healthy fats and all the healthy cholesterols and nutrients that the egg yolk actually contains. And I actually prefer my eggs scrambled. There are obviously other ways to cook your eggs. Sometimes I do, but today I was just feeling scrambled eggs. And then when I'm eating my eggs, I enjoy ketchup. However, I am using here 75% reduced sugar, and it saves a lot of calories. So now I'm having filet mignon, sweet potato, mushrooms, and asparagus. And I made sweet potato fries, guys. I just chopped them up, put some cayenne pepper and regular pepper, and then pop it into the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. So with my steaks, I really like white mushrooms, and then on the side I also have asparagus. And to cook these, I basically just put some salt and pepper on both, put them on the pan, give them a nice sear. The mushrooms, all I do is sear them, but then once I'm done searing the asparagus, I also pop it into the oven along with my steak. I also get a nice sear on my steak, 2 minutes each side, then pop it in the oven at 375 for around 10 minutes. And then, as you can see, this is the end result with the macronutrients on the screen. So for my last meal of the day, it is Greek yogurt, 0% fat. And this is a great meal to have right before bed because Greek yogurt is a casein protein. It means it digests very slowly, so you're basically fueling your body overnight when you were sleeping. You could also add some maple syrup to this, or some sugar, or some Splenda. However, try and stick to 0-calorie sweeteners. So I hope you guys really did enjoy those meals. I'm actually going home to Bahamas tomorrow, so I'm going to have really good content coming. I'm going to have a beach workout. I'm going to have basically just living the life there. And I'm also going to have some videos about moderation and basically having a balance in your life with friends, with partying, and family life. I have about 8 friends coming down, so I'm going to show them everything there is in Nassau in the Bahamas, partying, going to the beach, like I said. So stay tuned. I'm going to have really good coverage and basically how to balance alcohol into your lifestyle as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.